strength portion is going to be with a plate. Okay, so again, we're going to go forward lunge. We're working on that deceleration position. Okay, so if you think about it, before we grab that plate, if you think about it, remember that decel position is here, right? And then we would be pushing off that front foot. It's the same thing. So we want to be here, down, back up. Okay? You do not need to get that knee all the way to the ground. All right? Especially for us as soccer players, we would never really come down, touch the knee, and then try to explode back up. All right? So we're going to be here, so down into this position, and then back up. Okay? Really focus on when we're landing down, getting that knee over those toes, but also dropping just a little bit. All right? Really putting a lot of our weight on that front foot, so that way when we press back up, we're powerful. We're coming back up. Next up, we got our bent over row. Okay, so here we're kind of focusing on two things. We're focusing on that hip hinge and then the rowing motion. So we want to start off with a slight bend in those knees. We're pushing that butt back, all right, and we're keeping that back nice and flat. So you're going to feel your hamstrings start to light up, okay? What I don't want to happen is for our back to be rounded like this, okay? You're breaking that posture. We want to, again, slight bend in those knees. Just keep driving that butt back. Keep that back nice and flat. From here, we're going to row up and back down. Row up, back down. As we row up, I want us to squeeze those shoulder blades together and then come back down. All right? Next up, we have the single leg deadlift. Okay, we're working on those hamstrings. So it's much like that bend over row, where we're going to have that slight bend in that knee. Okay, but we're going to be standing on one leg. Plate's going to be here. We're going to drive back with that leg off the ground, pushing back, keeping that back nice and flat, coming down, standing back up. Okay, this is going to take some balance and some coordination. What I don't want to have happen is for you to be just all over the place, okay? So big thing is going to be two things. One, hinging at the hip. Two, keeping that core. So core is all throughout here, keeping that core nice and tight. All right, so we're going to be here, slight bend in those knees, back, core nice and tight, squeezing, 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 try to get that leg back as far as possible, and then back up. Last but not least, we've got the floor press, and then the side-to-side drop. Okay, so floor press, we're going to lay down on our back with our legs up in the air, just like this, plate resting on close to our chest. All right, from here we're going to press up, we're going to go side, side, back up to the middle, and then back down. All right, so again, floor press, you're going to press it up, all right, and then we're going to keep that core nicely engaged, nice and tight. We're going to come to the side, touch, side, touch, back up. All right, notice how I'm starting to kind of get a little wobbly, all right? Really focus on keeping that core tight. We really want to focus on keeping that back, that lower back on the ground as well, okay? So the head should be on the ground, that lower back